How's it going, guys? Anxious Cynic back again. So as always, thanks for all the great submissions we got for this week's compilation. It was really cool to see what you guys all did with this cape effect and whatnot. And yeah, I actually discovered one little addendum to the tutorial, and it's actually maybe a little bit better than the way I did it in the tutorial, only with which block you use. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. So instead of using water, you can actually use lava. And I set it to the data block number 5 here. I figured it was a pretty good starting point. And as you can see, lava actually has the same effect as water does. Let's turn this on so we can, I don't know, maybe see a little better. The cool thing about lava, though, from what I discovered, it has pretty much the same properties as water, but instead of having to mess with the texture, you can actually just recolor lava. So if I change this to red, bring the mix percent up, then it's that easy to change it. And then, of course, I can make it any color I want to. And you can do the same thing when you go to the background under your properties. You can turn up the wind speed, you can turn up the wind strength, and you have all this craziness going on and whatnot. And yeah, so that's a little bit better. I'll probably, hopefully, if I can remember, I'll put an annotation in the original tutorial to this bit, so you guys can, future people will have the ability to know this little tip here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Some of you guys actually suggested using banners, I think. Where would a banner be? Let's see if we can... Here we go. I actually got it right. Some of you suggested using a banner. I guess this could work, but you don't get the same exact effect, I don't think. Let's see here if we can... What we can do here. This is the banner, so if you made this other stuff invisible, I guess you could use that. It flaps, yeah, that does work, but you don't get the waviness, it doesn't seem. Let's see if we can take a look at this. Let's analyze this thing we got going on here. That's not too bad of an effect. I could definitely see using that, but it doesn't seem to have. It's kind of hard to tell. I should probably move it over so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Of course, you do have to deal with this wood stuff. You can't, I don't believe you'll be able to unparent this from anything such as the wood stand and whatnot. There may be a way around that. I haven't looked into this at all. But as you can see, it looks kind of like the thickness stays pretty much the same. And I don't know, that doesn't look too bad. I will grant you that, but it doesn't have quite the same effect. So you could, of course, do this, but you got to finagle with the stand part and everything. So personally, I would probably just stick with this method, but there's any number of ways, as I always say, that you can accomplish things in mine-imator. So I encourage you guys to experiment and find cool ways to do things and whatnot. And hopefully at least the tutorials that I do will inspire you to find cool methods, possibly even better methods than I've found to do cool stuff. But yeah, you can animate this obviously by itself, but I don't think you could get rid of the stand and stuff and parent this to a character unless there's something really obvious that I'm not thinking of at this moment. Anyway, as you can see here, the lava is a really good trick though, because you don't have to worry about the texture thing that we had to do with the water and whatnot. So there you go. Hope you guys found that helpful and interesting and stuff. Yeah. So that's going to be it for me. I'm looking forward to putting together the next compilation, which is at this point the Nether Portal compilation. So a lot of you guys have already submitted some cool submissions and stuff. So look forward to that, or for that, or something to that, yeah. And as always, if you like this video, feel free to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to become a citizen today. Check out the official rules video in the description if you haven't submitted and you want to learn how to submit. And that's it. So I'll see you guys next week.